What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another great episode. We've got some good stuff from the past couple of days here. Hope you guys are doing well. We're gonna kick off with some stuff that's going on in Miami. So I hope you've been paying attention, but we're gonna dig into it. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only. Don't believe anything you see on these videos. Don't believe anything that I say, but do your own research. Please do your own research. And do me a favor, if you like my content, go ahead and subscribe. It's free, does not cost you a thing. Let's run the numbers up on the algorithm and get this awareness out there to the people. Make people aware, because as we build this community, we need more people to become aware of what's going on, because everybody's waking up, but it needs to happen faster. So go ahead and do that for me, and let's get into it.
Ha ha, we got you. Well, okay, hold on, TIk-Toks. We got you for entertainment purposes only, of course. All things stated and all videos, things shared here are just speculation. No boo, just goofing around. Not even the men in black can make this go away at this point. Oh, I just love social media, yes! Because mainstream media, bye girl, bye. And whoever came up with that BS cockamamie ridiculous story that hundreds and hundreds of Miami police officers were dispatched to the Miami Mall because of a fight between kids with sticks, you're fired. Not today, Satan, not today. Multiple witnesses claim to have seen 8 to 10 feet tall creatures in the mall that struck panic. People were pew-pewing to protect and save their own lives, and everyone was running. It was mayhem. But we got you. Well, we got it. On film. Thanks to a couple of very amazing, incredible followers of mine, Eagle Eye followers, they spotted it. And when I tell you guys, yeah, be prepared. Because you are about to see something that in your lifetime, if you've been lucky enough, you have never seen before. A Nephilim, a demonic fallen angel spirit, 8 to 10 feet tall, roaming the streets of our world. Roll the tape. Oh, that's me. I gotta roll it. Hold on. We'll wait. Oh, really, we'll wait. While you try to come up with some ridiculous story. How much time do you need? I can't wait to hear what they say about this, because that, my friends, is definitely not a kid with a stick. That is a whole A demonic creature, a Nephilim. Let's take a look at it again, this time in slow motion. The men in black are sweating it now. I just shared a video of a testimony of an eyewitness at the mall. A man who explained his girlfriend and he were there when it happened. He made a whole video explaining the situation, the incident, and described these 8 to 10 foot tall creatures. But apparently now, according to followers, he is backpedaling, saying it was just him trolling. He never saw it, which makes this entire video that much more awkward for him. But you gotta give him credit, I understand. Somebody had to have gotten to him. They will do anything and everything to hide the truth and to cover this up. Unfortunately, now that we have actual video proof of this 8 to 10 foot tall creature outside of the mall, if in fact that young man was an eyewitness, his story, my friends, was not wrong. Somebody just got to him and he is scared. $100 this becomes a Mandela effect. But you now have seen it, my friends, with your own eyes. Absolute proof, video proof of exactly who or what really was the reason behind the panic and the mayhem that night at the Miami Mall. 8.
So what do you guys think about that? That's been going around a lot. I'm gonna go through a few videos of it to get different perspectives. I just don't know. I know that 50 cops, I mean, that looked like at least 50 police cars, wouldn't be showing up to people fighting with sticks, especially teenagers, or even if teenagers were shooting, 50 cops wouldn't show up. You know, not unless they were shooting and unaliving multiple people, you know. So let's look at some other videos.
On January 2nd, 2024, a large police presence was spotted at the Bayside Marketplace, an outdoor mall in Miami, Florida. The police report stated that it was an incident involving teenagers with sticks and fireworks that caused a panic among shoppers. The problem that most people are having with this report is the sheer number of police vehicles involved, around 100, that surrounded the mall just for a small group of teenagers, 4 total, that had fireworks and sticks. Then eyewitness reports began surfacing of 8 to 10-foot creatures, which were entering the mall, which really caused the mass panic from shoppers to the point many who were armed began to fire upon the large creatures. This caused the power to be cut from the mall and surrounding homes, and black helicopters sent into the air to scan the area, shutting down the Miami airport until the search was finished. Some have described these creatures as zombies to reptilians, to even Nephilim in nature as they entered the marketplace. What are these creatures? Are they a sign of the last days of Noah, or is it a government experiment gone AWOL? Or cryptids journeying from a secluded area nearby? You tell me.
I'm just gonna pause it right there. I have no idea what the hell that is, but I wouldn't say that those were Nephilim, because Nephilim are much larger. You know, the original Nephilim were a lot bigger than 8 to 10 feet. Now, what this does remind me of is what happened in Peru. You know, when the Peruvians were getting attacked by these creatures that were 7 to 10 feet tall. They had on boots with red lights on red lights on it that allowed them to levitate. But they were also when the people of the local village would take fire at them, they would just go through them and then they would just disappear. So, but those were the ones that they were calling the face peelers, because one of the girls got away, but her face was extremely lacerated all over. And so the way they're saying that these things kind of disappeared like a predator reminds me of the same of what was going on in Peru. I just wouldn't use the word Nephilim. People are throwing around terms that they don't understand, and they're trying to, they're trying to just put everything into one category. You know, demonic, Nephilim, that's annoying, because other people are seeing this that don't know any better, and they're saying the same things. They're saying, demonic, Nephilim, fallen angel. No, the Nephilim were, very large. You're talking 30, 38 feet, some of them. So, no, not, I would not say Nephilim, but let's look at it. Let's look at some more. Get a good bead on it. Let's look at some more.
Well, by now, you've probably seen this. The video is on your social media feed. Teens spreading panic at Bayside Marketplace. Groups fighting, lighting fireworks, and damaging stores. Amanda Placencia is live in downtown Miami with more. And Amanda, several teens have been arrested.
Yes, Juan, 4 teens have been arrested between the ages of 14 and 16 years old after wreaking havoc last night here in Bayside. And we've learned that fireworks, which were mistaken for gunshots, are what led to that major police response.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You would never have fireworks, even if it was being mistaken for pew pew. You would not have that large of a police presence, not for something like that. I mean, this is in Florida. Florida has all kinds of crazy stuff happen on a daily basis, numerous times a day. You're not going to get that kind of presence just from fireworks and whatever BS they're trying to claim. So let's take a look at another video.
Miami.
Okay, so a few nights ago, over 50 cops and helicopters were called over in a shopping mall area in Miami, Florida. Why were there so many cops? This is just rumors and witness reports that there were 7 to 10 feet tall creatures and beings running around the shopping area and attacking people. Now, the other report is there was a few gangs fighting amongst the shopping area and teenagers running around fighting each other with sticks and stuff. So you're telling me that many cops and helicopters came for a little teenage gang fight? And why were there so many flight delays in Miami that day? All of this wasn't even being reported by the media and covered up by that whole Epstein list.
Miami.
And see, that's the sad part. I've said this in some of my other videos, but you know, it's like a sleight of hand. You know, they show you what the right hand's doing, meanwhile the left hand is over here doing something else. And it wasn't even being reported on the news. I did, you know, my last video was on the whole Epstein thing, but yeah, this was not being reported on major news, and it doesn't shock me one bit. But let's look at some other videos. Let's see if we can get anything from this at all. Other, because the only real artifact that we have right now is that still image of what looked to be something running. Looked pretty tall, stout, but I can't say what it is.
Stay here. Stay here. Let me show you what the cops look like though. You tell me if you've seen it. It's Miami. About a day or two ago. All the cops in Miami. Now listen to this. They tried to say it was teenagers. Look at this. Look at this. This is Miami in January 2024. They tried to say it was teenagers fighting with sticks. That's why they showed up. Look at this. And you have other, they said that things shut down. You know, they canceled different videos that were on Google, that were on X, that were on different platforms. They wouldn't let it come out. And they try to say it was teenagers fighting in the mall. Look at all them cops. You think all them cops came for teenagers? Now you tell me if it was 8 to 10 foot creatures, listen to me. If it was 8 to 10 foot creatures, which would mean it was Nephilim. If it was 8 to 10 foot creatures at this mall, how do you think they would have reacted? Just like this. All them cops. They had the choppers out and everything. You think they doing all that for teenagers fighting at the mall?
Here. Look.
Yo, what's going on in Florida, yo? 2024 just begun, and I got 4 videos of sightings of just weird happenings going on. She just cleaned her lens to make sure that what she's seeing is real. Check out these videos that I got lined up here. Bayside Mall, there's a few stories of what might have went down New Year's Eve in Miami. People are saying they spotted a 10-foot tall creature. There was supposedly a fight, and kids were running, and this is what somebody filmed from their balcony.
Oh, Florida is it. Look at this. This is Florida. Fort Walton Beach. I zoomed in, y'all. Let's see if we see anything. Look at that one. That looks like a portal.
Oh, this is the type of stuff we see in Florida.
Yo, that looks like baby Trump.
Yo, what the hell's going on here? You're telling me...
Baby Trump riding on a rocket.
Yo, what is that, man? Okay.
Here.
Miami Mall incident, January 1st, 2024. The media would have you believe a couple of kids fighting with sticks was the cause of this disturbance. However, anyone with half a brain could tell you that a police response like this would not be warranted for such a menial act of violence. Civilians on the scene are reporting 7 to 10 foot tall creatures were the cause of this panic, with some people even fearing so much that they opened fire at the creatures. Now videos on social media are being taken down left and right in order to aid in the cover-up, and public comments from those in attendance are being forcefully redacted. So save this and any similar videos to your local device before the web is completely scrubbed of the truth.
They lying, yo. It was they all them officers and all that. They was not there because of no kids fighting. It was really some like movie shit going on in there, yo.
So this is the guy right here that first came out making a TikTok about it, and then he makes another video redacting all of his statements about it, like that Colette, that first woman that I had on here. You know, she was saying that they got to him. So, but yeah, I completely agree. You're not going to have that kind of presence for what they're claiming it was for. Let's see what else we can find.
So there's some more footage leaking from the Miami incident that show UFOs popping up hours before or a day before this took place in Miami. Shout out to UFO Mania on YouTube for this capture. So after we go further, let's show you a report of UFOs filmed over Miami earlier that night.
Alright, look.
And this is somebody from a penthouse.
I was playing.
My head on.
I know y'all see those lights. Look at them. Not the little ones because my little mirror thing.
Same night?
I know you see them right there.
Maybe this wasn't staged.
Bruh, this every day out here, or every night. But still, look at that.
I'm finna move to Miami, man.
Bruh, this is Miami.
Maybe it's a reason I put GTA there.
Right over here. That's the airport.
Right.
I mean, it always got little lights and stuff. You know, it's probably airports.
Right.
But over here, this ain't the airport.
Right.
Look at that. And them clouds not even moving. How the whole cloud not gonna move?
How the whole cloud not moving? It's the same night.
It's crazy. Look, ain't no other clouds in the sky. Right over here. Look at them. And look at those lights. Bruh. Y'all get,
Hey.
Oh, there's a couple clouds right here, but look, they just frozen too.
Do y'all really think all this took place because some juveniles got into a fight? 60 plus cop cars, a helicopter for some juvenile teens fighting. Okay, bro. I didn't had riots at my school before in middle school and they sent 1-2 police cars, man. Y'all capping. Something was going on. Something popped up. And shout out to Kalab Amin Ra, because that's where I originally got this video from. And he was basically saying this was a message. They popped up just to let you know all those futile bullets that you use that come from our planet, the same material used to destroy and control the people with fear. So many people get fear of transcending and fear of the police. The same guns that y'all use from the earth, they letting y'all know we made that. If this is extraterrestrials, you feel me? But clear as day, these things, whatever was there wasn't human. If you need that much backup, then they shut off all radios. All communication got shut off. So peep that. It's I didn't know that. See, I didn't know the full story when I made that first video. I didn't know they shut off all communications and blacked out the entire mall. They had the mall pitch, cut the power. But when they it's going down when the power go down.
Yeah, that was something else I heard, was that people were trying to monitor the police frequencies, and people that normally did monitor the police frequencies, they shut their channels down. They went private. They weren't talking on those channels anymore. They shut them all down. So it's strange, you know, but I want some more info. I need to see more. Let's see what we can see.
Y 35 de la noche de hoy, 1 de enero, frente a Bayside.
On January 2nd, 2024, a large police presence was spotted at the Bayside Marketplace, an outdoor mall in Miami, Florida. The police report stated that it was an incident involving teenagers with sticks and fireworks that caused a panic among shoppers. The problem that most people are having with this report is the sheer number of police vehicles involved, around 100, that surrounded the mall just for a small group of teenagers, 4 total, that had fireworks and sticks. Then eyewitness reports began surfacing of 8 to 10 foot creatures which were entering the mall, which really caused the mass panic from shoppers to the point many who were armed began to fire upon the large creatures. This caused the power to be cut from the mall and surrounding homes, and black helicopters sent into the air to scan the area, shutting down the Miami airport until the search was finished. Some have described these creatures as zombies to reptilians, to even Nephilim in nature as they entered the marketplace. What are these creatures? Are they a sign of the last days of Noah, or is it a government experiment gone AWOL? Or cryptids journeying from a secluded area nearby? You tell me.
I wanted to go back to this video because seems to be the only one that's actually got, a still footage of something that was going on. But here's my thing. All of these people at the mall, no one has any video evidence at all. No one. Not a single person has any video evidence except for this, and then somebody that's up in a balcony recording, the street where you can see, some of the police lined up, and there's like some blurry, figure, that it does have a really big shadow. I did notice that, but some blurry figure, you can't tell what it is. So it's strange. It's definitely strange. But I fail to. I refuse to even believe that something like that could have happened in such an open public space and no one has any video evidence. And I mean, I get it. If something like that happens, you're trying to run and save your life, and if they're coming after you, people are also pew-pewing. I get it. Trust me, I absolutely get it. But somebody still would have gotten at least a little bit of video evidence or photo evidence. But even in itself, something like this, 8 to 10 feet tall, it's gonna have from what I know, it's gonna have extremely solid body mass. It's gonna be not only tall, but it's gonna be thick, muscular, powerful, much more powerful than any human. Just even 8 to 10 feet tall. But I wouldn't call these Nephilim. And also, you've got to think about, Project Bluebeam. That's the big thing. Project Bluebeam sending these holograms out to where, it looks like, the hologram technology is to the point to where you can actually touch the hologram. You can feel something when you touch these holograms. And but also there's people that are spreading misinformation. I know this from personal fact. The FBI and the NSA both have misinformation or disinformation departments to where they will, they have accounts on all social media platforms. And when people start coming out talking about something that they want hushed up, they'll make that the center of their attention and send all of their disinformation campaigns towards that subject. So I see some of that going on here, and I know what it is. I know what it looks like because I've seen it in person. But yeah, I just don't know. I mean, something happened. I don't know what, but it aggravates me when I'm hearing people just throwing out terms that they don't understand. I mean, everybody wants to call something a Nephilim, and it's almost never that. So I don't know what it is, but we can still look, we can still try to decipher what's out there, try to take a deeper dive into it if more information comes out. But that's the problem is, you've got people, that are within our government that are trying to cover this stuff up, and they're all over the social media platforms. A lot of people don't know that, but they do these disinformation campaigns or misinformation campaigns because they want people to be like, oh, well, okay, well, that was just nothing. We were panicking over nothing. So, I personally know we have that. I've seen it. So, people have to, when this stuff happens, you've got to, even the ones in Peru, one of the villagers, the man, when he saw that light, it's in one of my videos, when he saw that light in his backyard that just lit up his entire backyard and the forest, behind it, he came straight out with a camera and filmed it. He didn't know what it was. So that's what I mean. Like, you've got to get evidence. Everybody's got a phone. There's cameras everywhere. You know, you have got to be able to show people more than what's going on. Because as far as I know, something happened. What the police are saying happened more than likely is not what happened, but also what the people are saying happened is more than likely also not what happened. So who knows what happened? But I'm not just gonna sit here and start calling people uh, demonic Nephilim entities and all this stuff. But if they showed themselves, whatever they are, if they showed themselves and went to the mall like that and caused panic, then that's one thing. That would be a very bold move, and it shows you the type of times we're in now. But still, there's no more evidence. There's no more data on it. So hopefully something else will come out soon.
This guy is claiming to be a witness, saying he was at Miami when the said event took place. Disclaimer, I am in no way saying he's absolutely telling the truth. I do not know. He could be trolling. He could just be making this up for clout. It doesn't seem like it, but that could be the case. I'm surprised there hasn't been anybody coming forward with lies or statements that were false just to get clout yet. But if you look at his account, there's hardly any followers on it. He hardly ever posts. His last post was in early November. Before that, it was like early October. He posts like once a month, if that. So it doesn't seem like he's chasing clout to me. Again, not saying this is absolute fact, not saying that it wasn't exactly what the media said it was, and I'm not trying to be any type of news reporter on the situation. I do not want to get hit with any fact checkers. I just want to give the opportunity for people to hear witnesses' claims and witnesses' accounts who were possibly there.
So, since nobody's want to talk about it, I figured, fuck it, like, you know what I'm saying? I was down in Miami for the New Year's, you know what I'm saying? Me and my girl, I got a little time shit, we was down there on like a mini vacay, just to start the New Year's off right. So anyway, we happened to be at that mall. So we had a Foot Locker or whatever. Next thing you know, we start hearing all this commotion outside, sound like firecrackers or something. So, you know what I'm saying? I grabbed a close, I'm like, yo, I'm about to get up out of here, because I originally thought that they were shooting. You know what I'm saying? I thought, some type of gunfight that broke out, whatever the case is. We're not familiar with Miami, we're not familiar with the city. So I'm like, damn, I ain't even got my blick, so, you know what I'm saying? We about to swerve. Next thing I know, it's like crazy. Like, we just see all these people running, like, fat chicks, old ladies, like, who I'm talking about moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, old people even move. I'm talking about moving. So, my girl, she's like, what's going on? Like, fuck all that, we out. Like, I'm not gonna ask no questions. We just gonna follow the crowd. Next thing you know, real, like, gunshots start going off. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we trying to follow the crowd, get out of there. I look back, no cap, yo. No cap. I look back, it looked like a big ass shadow. But it was solid at the same time, like a few shadows, but they were solid at the same time. And then it almost looked like they was coming our direction, like they was chasing us, but they was disappearing and reappearing closer. So I'm like, yo, so we start really moving. Next thing you know, we start getting more gunshots, like these dudes start firing at this shit. Get outside, mad police, all that. You know what I'm saying? The police is like trying to get all the people that ran out the mall. They like trying to detain these people, whatever. But me and my girl, we ended up just sliding past all that and everything like that. But a lot of people saying, why didn't nobody film and all that? When that type of shit is going on, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, like some paranormal, nobody thinking about no phone. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going survival mode. But for real, they lying, yo. It was all them officers and all that. They was not there because of no kids fighting. It was really some like movie shit going on in there, yo. So, that's what it was, yo.
So, yeah. That, if things are coming at you and they're disappearing and then appearing again closer to you, I think that would freak anyone out. So, I get his point. Complete pandemonium, not thinking about a camera. but the malls have cameras. You know, people that weren't in immediate area and saw all of that have cameras. You know, can take picture, take video. Most people, that's what happens a lot of times. People that are not in immediate danger, or you know, right at the scene, maybe you know, across the street or something, will have video. So this seemed to just knock all those rules out of play. So let's see what else we can see. Yeah, that doesn't tell me much. Anything. Okay, so look, that black car right there, they're saying this big shadow came out of it. It's already come out of the car. It wasn't before the car. It came, you know, sideways out of the car, north of the car. So let's see what that looks like. And then goes into the drain. Pay attention. It leaves the car and then goes into the drain. Very strange. See that? I have no idea what to say about that. But people were reporting shadows, and that's not a helicopter or anything. The helicopter shadows any normal shadows, so that's a curious video right there. You know, I've got no idea what to make of it. It's just it definitely is extremely strange. It seems to be much more to it than what's being shown or what's being said.
This is the best photo of the Miami aliens I've found so far. They're humanoid, 10-foot humanoid, that's all I can say.
Alright, that's the last of the videos on that topic. I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments. If you have any more information, I'm curious. I'm not able to see anything too specific other than that creature and then you know, that shadow, which both kind of go together with what people were saying, but it doesn't really, I don't know, it doesn't, I need more. I need more, you know. It's not that I don't think that there was something like that there, you know. I completely believe, you know, that could have happened, but I would need to see more. And the only thing that really sticks out is that first young man that was, you know, talking about it. You know, they got to him and shut him up, and then he did a video redacting everything that he said. So that's this one on the Miami Bayside Mall. Hope you guys got something from it. We're really left with more questions, so but if you got anything from it, hit that like and subscribe. Help grow this community. We need better information, but I just wanted to put this out there so everybody has, something to go by instead of, just random stuff. So I'll see you guys on the next one.